Blake Cooper is very good as Bobby Marks in the rather remarkable The Measure of a Man. The Chronics have not been very favorable. Dă-te jos de acolo. Alas, for this film that is not a blockbuster. I'm sorry, he's responsible for that. I'm not sure what he's trying to do, destroy something. But Donald Sutherland, Judy Greer, Luke Wilson, and the other members of the cast make this more than watchable film. There is even a main theme, the main message, The Measure of Man, which is the title, and which is a message that Dr. Khan, aka Donald Sutherland, sends at one point when asked about bullying and other things by the very young, supposedly 17-year-old Bobby Marks. He's younger than that actually, but he needs to get a job with this Dr. Khan. So he talks about the fact that a man is someone, I don't have the exact quote, but it's something like the one who's going through a storm to the proper shore, something like that, which is what the hero might be able to do eventually. He is bullied, and not just him, but his friend, hopefully girlfriend. We root for him to be close to this girl who has, to begin with, a big nose, the Monty Python scene from the life of Brian, if you remember. It's the prayer, the message of Brian, aka Jesus, but he's not Jesus in the film. We all know it. It's about him actually. Blessed are the cheesemakers, and one of the crowd, a rebellious character, is angry with a big nose. Okay, so there's summer people. Both Bobby and Joanne is his friend. The girl who is his friend, platonic. They're young, but growing up. And as they move around, there's a group of locals who are very aggressive, especially one of them who's talking about the weight. Bobby has a weight problem, he's overweight, and the nose of the girl. But there is also someone in this place by the lake, beautiful, who will help them. Eventually the girl is absent because she will have a nose job. We'll see that later. And Bobby is going to work for Dr. Khan, legendary Donald Sutherland, over 70 or 80. And he will cut the grass. That is when he will get the hang of it, because to begin with, he will allow the mowing machine to just, as he's working with it, it's going alone. We're afraid for a while that it will jump into the lake. He will stand up to the bullies and even maybe get the upper hand at one point. But it looks like he will be in big trouble when they abandon him on a shore of the lake late at night, without the possibility for him to get back wet, abused, not to the ultimate point, but really psychologically and physically undressed, and reminding one of the Deliverance scene in the forest with the rednecks and their abuse. The same thing happens with the main bully here, who's telling him to oink, oink, oink like a pig, like in Deliverance. And So it's coming of age, being a man, the measure of a man, and the main character and the actor in leading role are both marvelous. And the film is ultimately worthwhile, and I would say very good against the average score, which is only about 50 something or 60 maybe.